Hello gamers and welcome back to Let's Play Ash of Gods. Yeah, we still need to reach the March Watch somewhere up there. So huge. Great Abyss. Where the hell is the March Watch? Stony Watch, Cannon Road. There's an outpost here, a winter hut. Even in summer it's full of hunters and beekeepers, skilled at drinking and bragging. Yeah, let's go there. I like drinking. Let's take the wild boar's path. And I like bees. You feel the reaping grow stronger, its shadow falls upon you. The curse that has crippled your arm is reaching for your heart. If you give up and feed some of your power to the enchantment, you can prevent the reaping from growing stronger. If you resist and conserve your strength, the dark magic will tighten its grip on the world. Let's resist the curse once. Time of despair. The reaping grows stronger. Terminum plunges into chaos. The plagues rages, pitting folk against each other. Yet you gather the strength to end this once and for all. That is your hope. I don't know how high it'll go. You ride by an emaciated beggar and toss some copper coins into his lap. He bows and yells that he'll never forget your kindness and that the gods will absolve you because they know Babylon is trustworthy. Babylon is the most honest man in Terminum. Egg bursts out laughing almost immediately. What kind of name is Babylon? Lon, I could understand. Every 12th bred in Isana is named Lon, but Baba, or is it Baby? Babylon, or Babylon, that's hilarious. Recount the story of the name. You wait for Egg to finish laughing. There were 12, all told, you say. I remember them all by name. Kels, Lasti, Holder, Hami, Miketh, Gono, To, Trenan, Puim, Haga, Prab, and Babylon. They were sorcerers. When confronted by 5 reapers 700 years ago, their only choice was to sacrifice themselves, and they did. Egg falls silent. The power it released almost ripped Terminum in two. You continue. The 5 reapers were cast out, weakened for 7 long centuries. Come to think of it, Babylon's a funny name. It means mischievous in the temple tongue. That's him, to a T. How can you know that? Egg asks suspiciously. How can you remember their names? Don't tell me you are 700 years old. You shrug. Let's say I read it somewhere. Temple names are always meaningful. He must have been truly mischievous. So, let me quickly take a look at this. Okay, I can't. Just want to know... Power 5. The power of the reaping translates into game difficulty. The stronger the reaping, the harsher the world of Terminum is to be. More experience for killing in battle, less time per turn in battle. The enemy's strength has increased significantly. Additional enemies may appear during the battle, and the enemies are smarter. It appears to me I can actually change the difficulty. Or not. Yeah, it seems so. Let's stick to 5 and leave it the normal way. Let's go to the Eastern Stockade. Egg lags behind. You pull up on the reins, waiting for the giant to catch up so you can see his face. His jaw is set. He's in pain and toughing it out. You make him stop. Even a hero needs a break from time to time. What happened? Egg waves away your concern. My back is acting up. Damn it. A weak spot. It's because I'm so large. It's tough to haul all this weight around. Turn the wrong way, sleep on the ground, or forget to put 4 twigs under your bedroll, and bang, your lower back is screwed. Can't breathe in or out. Put me in a brawl or in a Buchanan bathhouse with a pretty lass and I'd forget about all that. Let's examine it. Are you a book lover or a healer? Egg asked suspiciously. You want to put an enchantment on my back? What if it falls apart like the Albius town hall? You leap from your horse and help Egg down. Don't fret, soldier. The Elvis town hall didn't collapse due to any sorcery of mine, but because I took on another spell. All your back needs is a couple of able hands and some good ointment, and it'll be good as new. Egg leans over, watching as you spread his bedroll on the ground. I doubt that my back will ever be as good as new, but I'd love to heal it. This stupid illness has put me out of commission for a fortnight before. At least in those days I had a woman to keep me warm and a bed to lie on, but now I cannot even lie down. Amused by Egg's complaints, you make him lie down, roll up his shirt and rub his back with pine tree ointment. You run a hand along his mighty torso, carefully realigning the troublesome vertebrae. Soon Egg is able to climb into the saddle all by himself and you continue your journey. Let's go on the witch's path. Egg tries to take a drink and notices that all the water is gone. You filled the water skins not long ago, but they are empty now. What in the blazes, he grumbles. We just refilled our water supply and now we have none. I'm going mad with thirst. I'm about to drink from the nearest puddle. Oh, blessed gods, is that a well there? You see a roadside well ahead. A harmless-looking girl sits nearby. Judging by the pot of coins in front of her, you won't drink here for free. The girl says that she's Maria and asks you to make a donation to maintain the well. Difficult work for such a waif. Egg digs into his purse for a coin and you find your thoughts wandering. The strange thirst that overcame you is highly suspicious. An unarmed girl so far from any villages seems shady too. I think we had that before. Let's just buy some water. Or let's just ride past, actually. I don't know why it was grayed out, but we had a well event even, another time. It seems like something's not right with the strange girl and the well, so you decide to get as far away from Maria as you can. Egg isn't pleased with your decision and grumbles about it for nearly a league before confronting you. Surprised, the giant admits that he's no longer thirsty. You soon find a spring near the road. Time to fill your water skins. Good. Here, apparently, there's the Marsh Watch, finally. Possibly we reach it in, maybe we reach it in this episode. Let's continue. It's day 19. Could have gone a shorter road, maybe. Let's resist the curse once more. Here's the Marsh Watch. An ancient graveyard. Petrified oak. Cursed village, that's all very... not very tempting. This way, maybe? Abandoned road. Or maybe let's take the abandoned road. Nothing has changed in the Ashen Wasteland for hundreds of years, but now everything feels different. There's a bitter taste in your mouth, like you've inhaled some smoke, but there's none to be seen. There's only an ashen valley, grey grass and grey sky. What's causing the sting in your throat? Where did this feeling of power come from? You need to make camp. Egg dismounts the horse and carefully ties the bridle to a branch. Gods and demons, he exclaims. Are you by chance turning into an abomination? What happened to your eyes? They are black. Or have your pupils consumed your eyeballs? What about my eyes? Say that these are the effects of the sorcery. Blame it all on the strangeness of the wasteland. You shrug. It's a special place, Egg. It doesn't change people. They just see more because the world is thinner here. You can tell by the color. The world isn't thick enough so everything is grey. You see my black eyes and you look like a giant with steel teeth and horns. Who's right then, you or me? Egg worriedly checks his head and jaw. I don't have steel teeth. I don't have horns either. Here, feel yourself. You sigh. Well, there you are. You got lucky. I can touch you and tell that there aren't any horns in your head. My eyes are another matter. What could you possibly learn by touching them? I'm not touching your head on the off chance you have horns, but just can't feel them yourself. Egg frowns. No way, don't touch my head. What if there's actually something there? I'd rather look at your black eyes than hit doorframes with horns. A plague on this wasteland. We need to hurry and leave it behind. Exactly. Let's continue on the abandoned road. And let's continue. Nothing happens at the bone well. You open your eyes and shiver as if waking from a daydream. It feels like you've returned to the dim and distant past. You can see the sky for the long-perished cults. There are fields and hills around you. A light stream beneath your feet connects to a wide river. A familiar and terrifying silhouette looms before you. Your lord, master and shepherd stands before you, Dovkarl. Dovkarl looks at you with reproach and shakes his head. Are you prepared, Blance? The divine power descends into me, so now I will enter you. Stay if you wish, I permit you to watch. In any case, I think you should see what you've created with your own hands. Accept the will of your master? The divine power descends into me, so now I will enter you. No, use my strength to waken up. You clench your fists, flex every muscle and break free from the heavy dream. You swallow the blood flowing from your bitten lips. Your breathing becomes erratic. You have no strength left and your hand feels like it was carved from a piece of river ice. The curse is spreading. That's very bad. Ache is amazed. How plastered did you get? Why were you shouting like that? If there's even a single abomination around here, it's heading this way. I'm already here, Ache, you say, out of breath. Pay no attention. It's just a big bad dream, nothing more. Not sure if that was the right choice. %, but we had 24 or something before. You feel the reaping grow stronger. Let's resist the curse once more. The reaping grows stronger. You approach the marsh watch, making your way to the local inn. You leave Ache to tend to the horses. You should eat, but you're not hungry, so you just pay the innkeeper for a small room and go straight there. You crave some respite and some time to think about the journey ahead. At some point, you doze off. What comes next feels like a vivid dream, though you still see the same window-lit room and the old but spry woman. She opens the door smiling and nods in satisfaction. She looks like a crone, but moves like a woman in her prime. Sitting beside you, she takes the book from your bag and flips through it. You try to speak, but the words can't escape. You close your eyes, trying to remember where you've seen her before. Darkness slowly consumes everything. Someone grabs you by the shoulders, waking you. You open your eyes to see an old friend. Glad to see you, Blance, he says, winking. Surprised though, was wondering who's been casting somnolent spells over the inn's roof. You have insomnia or something? After hearing these words, you finally realize that you are awake and come to your senses. A quick look around and you know that someone's sorcery is at work here. Realizing you've been hexed, you scramble to get your bag. The book is gone. Sucks. Curses, how could they trick me like that? I dreamt of a hag rummaging through my things and flipping through my book, but it was no dream. The book is missing. Did you not encounter anyone on the stairs? My apologies, but I haven't seen any hag on the inn stairs. I've arrived after the spell dissipated. Where are you off to, Blance? And not alone, I see. Been accepted into royal service, have you? Well, you haven't strayed so far from home by happenstance either, have you? Sherlin, you don't simply travel for the sake of it, do you? You rarely step outside your shop, especially in reap time. Forget the shop. Now isn't the time. I've actually been looking for you, Blance, and it's clear that seeing the crone in your dream was no coincidence, though not one. She wields great power. Who is she? Who knows, although I've got a hunch she might be the Yanda everyone's talking about. But something's off. Anda's so old, it's surprising she still lives. It's as if this hag only pretends to be an Unda. The crone who looks like a woman in her prime, stone bracelets and a serpent's gaze. I've heard of her, calls herself Chila. Maybe she's like us, not human. You should be well aware that a name is only a garment. Take it off, if you will, and it loses all meaning. I've been considering this from all angles. All those who could be this crone died in that same battle, which gave you your arrow scars. And I've got no more ideas, no clues. Like we don't have anything better to do than solve an old hag's riddles? She's a witch, no doubt. Why do you need me, Cherlin? You should already know this. Some witch told me I could find you in these lands, and that you too searched for me. Should that fail, catastrophe may follow. Cut the mind games, Cherlin. My head aches even without adding your riddles. How does an old woman or witch compel you to look for someone? I don't recognize you. I hardly recognize myself, Lance. I've had so many thoughts lately. Got a job as an intendant at Opacum, guided wagons through the marsh road. I thought I'll keep quiet and survive the reaping, but no trouble found me again. From now on, we travel together. Well, at least there's some good news. Always happy to see you, Cherlin. Having you tag along is always nice. I'm quite surprised. What power do you mean, Cherlin? If I knew the secret of her power, I would also possess it. Her clairvoyance is on par with your Amma. Her sorcery matches that of a High Umbra, and she's as persuasive as Dwarf Karl. She's definitely not allied with the High Umbra of the North. I've already realized that. A new player has joined the game. Coronza is seriously concerned about that. Seems like she's the one who managed to hold back the reaping. I don't care about that Coronzan scoundrel. And who knows if the reaping is truly receding. What if she's not saving us but seasoning us for the frying pan? There's something special about her, as if she holds some hidden threats. Or has some underlying scheme. Lance, I don't like it. Calm down, Cherlin. Why should we be scared of the reaping, especially when we are together? Enough conjecture. I've got bigger problems. You take off your glove and show your blackened hand. As Cherlin observes it with great interest, his breath becomes heavier, as if he's trying to place its smell. What a convoluted curse. Where did you get this nasty thing, and why is it on your hand? What purpose? And why does it jitter? Is it breathing? Still haven't lost your aptitude, huh, Cherlin? Got this nasty stuff in Albius, just near your shop. Some cunning crone left it. Now I'm roaming Barcana, trying to piece together the spell to cure me, among other things. Yes, I'm aware. Following Gleda Brennan, are you? She's just met her father by the Marsh Watch and left, trying to save her brother. Well, let him. Why do you want to join me so badly, though? What's your aim? My goal is to survive, same as yours, judging by that blackened hand. I don't have any recent hexes, but I'm still afflicted with a much older curse. I feel chills and a sense of foreboding. Something else is on my mind too. Have you anything to say? Shouldn't I be asking that question? Aren't you the one who's supposed to impart the keywords to me, for which I came here all the way from Ursus? It all led to you. That's true. Don't know what book that hex stole from you, but I've also seen her. Not just in real life, in dreams too. She seared something into my hand in one of those dreams. It burns and won't subside unless you read it. Let me just roll up my sleeve. So, she's truly a great sorcerer. Always gets her way. What you got there? The same handwriting. And with every step, your burden shall become greater, for you carry it for many, and their number increases still. Ye gods, the writings vanished. Such a relief. What do these words mean, Lance? What are they? I don't know, Cherlin. Need to think this through, but I won't be staying at the inn. In the inn. Can't say I'd be happy about absorbing anyone else's sorcery. And by the way, just a reminder, call me Hopper Rowley, and you are Rusk, a store owner from Albius. Names are not to be used in vain. Times are too dire for such foolishness. Let's go. Of course, you were the only one to notice the magical veil of dreams cast over the inn and Cherlin's rather Rask's appearance. For everyone else, it's business as usual. Seems like Ake is done preparing and is ready to continue onward. You don't have to introduce Rask to your companions. They know the shopkeeper from Albius. However, everyone is surprised to find him in the middle of nowhere, and more so that he's going to accompany you from now on. As you exit the inn, Rask pulls you aside, looking mysterious. Seems like he's got something important to tell you. Blance, or rather Hopper, wait, I haven't told you everything. Thornbrand's daughter was waiting for him when he arrived here. Me too. It was the old woman who brought his daughter here. After all, there was also Philia, a girl from Ursus. I was asked to watch Gleda until Thorn comes. I know her from my time in Albius. Headstrong girl, that one. So Philia headed to Opacum, and the old woman decided to cross the marshes. I was sure I'd never see her again, but when Thorn headed west with his daughter, That damned hack came to me in a dream. She drew this damn thing on my hand and said something cryptic. I figured that there was no point trying to comprehend the message, only that I must relay it to you. What did she tell you, and why do you think I'm the recipient of her message? She mentioned you by name and called you Blance instead of Hopper, so listen up. You need to venture west, and keep in mind that even a scoundrel can be useful. That's not much to go on, is that it? Was there at least another word? Must I solve riddles again? Well, life's one big riddle. She also said, I need to accompany you. I'm asking, what did I do to deserve this? And she dismissed it, saying the real trial lies in Frigga, or somewhere nearby, and that it spells certain doom for you. That sure is some good news, friend. Well, nothing to do but face the music.
The voices of those nearest and dearest still
And a skill
echo in
point.
your mind. You rush into battle as if you were late for a meeting.
Yeah, we've reached another chapter. The game should be saving for sure. I think always when the marching band comes, maybe it actually saves. Now it'll be super difficult, to be honest, to fight with all these guys. And increased reaping. Let's just quickly double check. The Fortress of Frigga is chapter 6. Here we are. Yeah, so we're about to leave. Where's Frigga? Here. We could go this way, or also this one. Maybe this one. Woodland Bastion sounds a bit nicer than this kind of dangerous looking stuff. But we'll do so in the next episode of Ash of Gods. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.